Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ji, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to this video, Arduino code for home automation. Alright, so we are using C++ language as you all know. So before starting this one, I would like to tell you about the hardware components of this project. So we will be using Arduino Uno and then a Bluetooth module HC05 and a 4-channel relay. So what is a relay? A relay is used to switch between two values. So basically it has three terminals. One terminal, the center one, is common one, and the other two terminals are normally open and normally closed, which means normally open means it's normally off and normally closed means it's normally on. If you don't understand this one, go back to the video and listen it again, write it down, and you will understand what a relay is. Alright, to making it a short video, I am just going to explain the whole code to you guys, so you must know how to make this code fit to our situation. Okay, so now we are starting this one with this string data type. This is the input, so inputs are getting in a string data type. Then we have this define relay 1 and 2. What is all these? So define is basically a data type or a command where we are defining something. So hashtag define, now relay 1. So we are defining a relay 1 and there is a 2 here. What is this 2 about? I'll tell you again later. So we are using a 4-channel relay. So this is the relay 1. So now we have to copy this whole line. Copy this one, go down, paste, go down, paste, press enter to go down, and then paste again. So relay 1, so relay 2, relay 3, relay 4. So this 2 is basically the Arduino digital pin, the D2, then D3, then D4, then D5. Okay, so this is for the initialization of the variables or inputs. Now we have started with the void loop, void setup, right? Then we have this void loop one. Okay, so void setup serial dot begin. So we have starting our serial monitor here. This magnifying glass that I have already told you, this is the serial monitor. So we have started our serial monitor here. So this command is starting the serial monitor. Pin mode, so this command is basically initializing our pins, that what pin would do what. Means pin 2 is for output or input. As you all know, it's a GPIO pin, general purpose input output. So we have to define, or we have to tell the pins what they are going to do, what are their tasks. Are they getting the inputs or they are providing the output? So here we are basically using this pin mode command for the relay 1 to give the output. So as we are using 4 relays, so relay 1, just for the relay 2, just copy this whole one, control C, select the whole one, control C copy, press enter down, control paste, control V paste, control V paste. Done है जी. Relay 1 से relay 2, then relay 3, then relay 4. So we are sending the outputs of relay 1, relay 2, relay 3 and relay 4. So basically this output of relay 1 going to the pin D2 of Arduino, and then relay 4 output is going to D5, and similar to the 3 or 4 as well. So here is a question of mine to you guys: why are not we using pin 0 and 1 in this case? So answer this question in the comments. Now digital write relay 1 low. So we want, when we start our system, all the relays are low. Low mean off. All the relays are in the off state. So all the relays, for that basically we are digitally writing the value. So just 1 minute here. Digital D is lowercase, and that this W in the right is a uppercase letter. All right, and the color is red. Copy this whole code, paste, paste and paste. All right, relay 1 to relay 2, relay 3, relay 4. All right, so what we want our digital write of relays 1 2 3 4 to stay off when we start our circuit or when we start our code. Now this is void loop. So this is the piece of code which is keeps on happening or keeps on going. So here, while we are using this while loop here, again another question: why are we using this while loop instead of for loop? Answer this in the comment section. Serial dot available serial monitor. Remember, we started our serial monitor up here. We started our serial monitor here, and now we have connected our Bluetooth module HC05, and we are using another app on our Android phone particularly. So this mobile phone application is connected to the HC05, and the mobile phone is continuously sending data to our serial monitor. So firstly we are seeing that we are checking that serial load available, that is anything available on the serial monitor. Then we are giving a small delay, and then we are getting the value that is available on the serial monitor. If something is available on the serial monitor, we are reading that particular value and storing it in a variable of data type characters. Characters means ABCD. Now is the part of conditional statements. So basically, if C equal hash, if the character received is hash, break the circuit. Break the circuit means we are just stopping the circuit, which means you must have heard of an emergency button to stop everything. This is the same thing. Now inputs equal C plus C, inputs equal input plus C. So we are just combining all the inputs, and if the input dot length is greater than 0, so here we are saying if the inputs dot length is greater than 0, which means at least 1, if there is one input at least, print it on our serial monitor. So we are just printing our values or printing the inputs on the serial monitor. So this chunk of code is basically for the breakage and then for printing the value on the serial monitor. That's all. Okay, so that's a 60% code we are done with. Now 40% code is left. This is the main thing. If inputs is equal to capital A, because we are receiving a character value which is A, B, C, D, and do remember the C++ language or Python language is a case sensitive language. So if it's a capital A and it's a small a, it's not the same thing for this language. Alright, so just remember one thing and try to understand this concept. We are using a mobile phone application. If we press the button on the mobile phone app, which is termed as maybe kitchen light or terrace light or whatever, if we have pressed that button, that mobile phone application is going to send a value on the serial monitor. So when I checked it, the value received was small a, and when I don't press the button, the value received was capital A. So it varies from the application to application, but we will be using only one application, so you need to worry about that. Just consider, if we are pressing the button, we are getting a small a. If we are not pressing the button, we are getting a value of capital A. That's it. Now we are going to apply the conditions on these. So we want if inputs is equal to capital A, which means button is not pressed, it's off. So digital write relay 1 low. So digital write, what it is going to do, it is going to digitally write on relay 1 as low value. Relay 1 mean on pin number 2. On D2 of Arduino, it is going to be low. Low means 0 volts. Else if, otherwise, if the inputs equal small a, if the inputs are small a, which means the button is being pressed on the app, if the button is being pressed, small a received, what we want to do, we basically want to turn it on. So digital write relay 1 high. So basically we want our D2 pin to go high or give 5 volts. Done. Okay, this is the code. This is the code. Let me just include the bracket as well. This is the code for one relay. We are using 4 relays, so we are just copying. We will just copy this one and paste it down below, and the only one thing which only 2 things we have to change here. So let's just quickly do this one. Copy the whole code that I have selected. Select this code, copy it by pressing Ctrl and C simultaneously, then go down here, paste, go down again, paste, go down again, paste. So I guess I have pasted 3 times, so in total we have 4 relays. So what we are going to do now is, okay, just for my ease, I am just commenting it here as this one. This is the relay 1. Okay, so just for my ease, I usually do these things. So this is for relay 1, and this is for relay 2, and this is for relay 3, and this is for relay 4, and this is end. Okay, so you have an idea now. So if inputs are A, we have covered this one. Now The other button might have the output B, C, D or E, but we will be using B capital and B small, and this should be relay 2 and this should be relay 2 as well. Done. So these are the changes that you have to make if you are cloning a relay. B, then C, capital C, and then small c, then relay 3 and then relay 3 here as well. Now A, B, C and D, small d, and relay 4 and relay 4 here. Bravo, we have covered our code. So one last thing here is, what if you are using a 4-channel relay module? What you are going to do? Answer this question in the comments as well. So far you have 3 questions. Why aren't we using this 0 and 1 pin? Why we use this while loop instead of for loop? And what will you do if you have a 4-channel relay? Okay, so this is the code. Do watch the video 2 times or 3 times, maybe practice this code. I'll upload the code in the Google Drive or Google Classroom, and I'll share with you the code as well. Do practice it because this is the main thing for the competition. Alright, best of luck. Allah Hafiz.